Okay, here is the basic idea of the first part of the final project of Math 103. Here's the hypothetical scenario. You are going to buy a new car. Okay, the only problem is you do not want to pay more than $500 per month for that new car. So for such reason, you're gonna go around and you're gonna shop for a brand new car. You saw three cars. One car cost $15,000, the other one cost $30,000, and the last one cost $45,000. You like cars, okay? These are the three cars that you like it. Now, you want to find out if you can afford to buy one of these cars. Remember, the condition is you do not want to pay more than $500 per month for this car. All right. But in addition, when you are shopping for the new car, you are willing to give a down payment that is 20% of the price of the car. So when you request the car loan, the loan is going to be for less money than the price of the car. Okay? I hope you're following me what I'm saying here. Okay? Now, how do we calculate the monthly payment? Okay, that's when we're going to use this formula here, which by the way, I fix it because in the original instructions, the formula was kind of had a poor format and it makes it more confusing. And even though I fixed the format, that formula looks really confusing too. Okay, but anyway, let me explain you what these letters means in the formula. The letter P is called the principal, which is the amount of money you're gonna borrow. All right. The letter I is the interest rate for borrowing the money. All right. Now you're going to have to divide that interest rate by 12 because there are 12 months in a year. Okay. Remember, you want to do monthly payments. All right. So there's 12 months in a year. And the letter N is the number of payments you are going to pay to finish paying the car. All right. Now, there's two ways you can figure out the monthly payment. You can do it by hand, okay, in which you're going to have to show work, type in your work, all right, like they did in the instructions of the assignment right here. Okay, you're going to have to mimic this process, which by the way, I'm going to be honest with you, this is tedious, all right. Or the second way is using Microsoft Excel. Just type in the formulas in Excel so the computer will do the automatic computations. In my case, I'm going to show you how to do it in Excel. All right. Now, if you don't want to do it in Excel, then you're going to have to do it the same way the example was in the example of the assignment in the instructions of the assignment. All right. Now look what I did. You need to create this table, all right, and you need to fill it in. So what I did using Microsoft Excel, I copy this table and I paste it here in Microsoft Excel. You can see it here, all right. However, I did some changes to the table. Number one, I added a new column right after the cost column, and I call it a down payment. Okay. Now remember that you're going to give a down payment that is 20% the price of the car. So what I'm saying is here is if the car costs $15,000 and I give a down payment, the loan that I'm going to take is going to be for less money than the original cost of the car. Okay, and the condition is you're going to give a 20% down payment. All right. And another change that I did to the table is that you see on the top here it says 36 months, 48 months, 60 months, and 72 months. I took away the word months. Okay, why? Because I want to use the numbers. I'm going to use these numbers when I'm typing the formula in Excel. Okay, I hope you're following me. All right. Now let's start filling up this table. Okay. I'm gonna do only the $15,000 car. You do the rest, okay? And I'm gonna do only for 36 months and 48 months. You do the rest, all right? So let's figure this out. If I want to buy the $15,000 car, if I want to give a 20% down payment of this amount, I need to tell Excel to calculate it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on B5 and I'm going to press the equal sign. All right. And I want to find the 20% of $15,000. So I'm going to click where the $15,000 is located, which is on A5. See, if I click on A5, Excel types it automatically inside the box. You can see it in blue. And because I'm giving a down payment, that means that the cost is going to be less. That's what I put a subtraction sign. And now I'm going to type 0.20, which is 20%. Okay, as a decimal, times times, so we're going to multiply the 0.20 by the original cost of the car, which is $15,000. And where is that located? In A5. So this formula here is going to find how much is left after you give the down payment of 20% of this amount. And the only thing you have to do next is hit enter. And you can see that after you give the down payment of 20% of $15,000, the only thing you need to pay or you need to take the loan is for $12,000. All right. So in other words, 20% of $15,000 is $3,000. So you give $3,000 down payment. If the car costs $15,000, you still owe $12,000, and that's why you're gonna be requesting the car loan. All right. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find out the interest rate for a loan that is 36-month long. And for that, you're going to have to go to the instructions of the assignment, and you're going to click on the link that says bankrate.com auto.aspx. And when you go there, you're going to see the following. Let me go back here so you see the whole thing. You're going to see this website. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to work in the area that says, or you're going to click in the area that says find an auto loan rate. All right. Since I'm working with 36 months, I'm going to click here 36 month. All right. And I'm going to click on search. The next thing it's going to ask you is the location. So I'm going to click on state. I'm going to click New York. And for the city, I'm going to select Buffalo. All right. And I'm going to select the product, which in this case is a 36-month new car loan. So I'm going to check that radio button. All right. And then I click search. And you're going to find a list of banks that are willing to give you a car loan for 36 months. All right. For a brand new car. And you have two banks here. Now make sure you read this column that says fees and conditions, because remember, you are the one who's going to buy the car, and if you're willing to, you would like to choose or select the bank that offers the lowest rate. Remember, lower the rate, less money you have to pay back. All right. And also less will be your monthly payment. You need to read the column of fees and condition because, for example, here the rate that is 2.49, which it will be the one that I like, is asking for excellent credit score. Let's say, for example, I do not have an excellent credit score. That means my chances to be approved for this loan at this bank are really not good. All right. So I'm going to be realistic and I'm going to choose the 9.69 rate from HSBC Bank. So I'm going to type this rate, 9.69, in my table. Where? On the interest rate column, okay, which is on C5. I'm going to type 9.69 and make sure you type the percent sign, okay? And you can see there 9.69%. Now let's calculate the monthly payment. Now remember, I'm using Excel to do the computations. The only thing I need to tell Excel is how to calculate it. Tell Excel the formula that is required to calculate this monthly payment. So again, I'm going to click on D5 and I'm going to hit the equal sign from my keyboard. And then I'm going to click on this icon that says FX. And up here where it says type a brief description that is highlighted in black, I'm going to type their payment so I can find the formula. And I click go. And when I do that, the first option here in this menu, it says PMT, and that formula will help me calculate the payment for a loan based on constant payments and a constant interest rate, which is the formula that I show you in the instructions of the assignment. Okay, and press OK. And then this window will pop up. You only gonna fill in the boxes that are in bold. All right. And the first one it's asking you here is the rate. The rate of the 36 car loan is 9.69%. And where is that located? That is located on C5. Just click on C5 and automatically Excel will type it in the box. Now remember, this interest rate is the annual interest rate. You are interested in the monthly interest rate. That's why I'm going to hit the division symbol in my keyboard and I'm going to divide that by 12. Why by 12? Because there's 12 months in a year. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on NPER, NPER, which is the number of payments. And how many payments you're going to make? 36. And where is that located in the table? On C2. Okay, you can see the dotted line is selecting C2 and Excel type it automatically there. And then the next one is asking you for the present value. Okay, in other words, the how much is going to be the loan for how much? Well, it's going to be for $12,000 because I gave a down payment on $3,000 to the original cost, which was $15,000. So I'm going to I want to put here $12,000, but I'm not going to type $12,000. I'm going to select where is the $12,000, which is on B5. And once you type all those three boxes, you put in the information required in those three boxes, just click OK. And you can see the monthly payment of that car. All right. And that's how you're going to do for the 48, for the 60, and the 72 months for the $15,000. The same thing, the same process. Okay. And for the $30,000 and the $45,000. All right.